Legend has it that it was written by the Dark One.
The Kinonomicon Ex Mortis.
Roughly translated,
Good movie.
of the dead.
Every time I see that, I'm just like, these clips are so cool, and I know you told me some of the movies, and I always forget what they were. Please make me a list. Just write down a list. Like, these are the movies as they appear in the intro.
Okay.
Now's a good time to fuck with Nasser. Give him all the wrong movies. Put shit on there, like
Right.
Mermaids, beaches.
Hobgoblins.
Oh.
Hobgoblins. I did buy Hobgoblins like I don't know, a month or two
no.
ago, about 2 months ago.
Oh, you're working up the nerve to watch Hobgoblins. I understand.
What do you hate it or what?
Hobgoblins, it's fucking awful. But
But
I
like,
like the Mystery
That's
Science
such a good
Theater
tagline.
3000
No,
version.
I mean,
Hilarious.
like, is it like it's so bad it's good, or
Oh
is
no,
it like
it's unwatchable.
It's
unwatchable?
fucking terrible.
Oh god, it's bad. I mean, it's not. If you're expecting like Ghoulies 2, Ghoulies 2 looks like Gremlins 1 in like scale of quality compared to Hobgoblins.
Hobgoblins is more like Ghoulies 4.
Oh, it's not even Munchies tier. It's bad. Now,
Not even Munchies 2.
Now I want to watch it. Now I want to watch it.
Critters
Yeah.
4 tier.
oh man, there was no Munchies 2. That was it Munchie Returns
Munchie.
or Munchie Strikes
No,
Back?
it
Oh,
was Munchie, and then
Munchie.
they did Munchie Returns or Strikes Back. I think.
Yeah, the third one, that Shout Factory wouldn't even like dignify with the Blu-ray release. Like, we're just gonna put Munchies and Munchie on this Blu-ray, and we're just gonna pretend that third one never happened. It doesn't even have Don Rickles in it.
Dom DeLuise was the voice.
Oh, it was
of
Dom
Munchie.
DeLuise.
Who was also the voice of the talking skateboard. Back then, Dom DeLuise was everywhere.
He was in like all the oh god damn it, the guy who did All Dogs Go to Heaven. What's his name? The director.
Don Bluth?
No, that sounds really
Don
boring.
Bluth, yeah, he was in like every Don Bluth movie, like A Troll in Central Park, and All Dogs Go to Heaven. And then
These
if
soy
the Muppets
movies
did
you're naming for me now. These soy movies. All
No.
dogs
these
go
soy
to heaven.
movies. All
Dude,
Dogs-
you'll
no, All
cry
Dogs Go to
at the
Heaven
end.
fucking sucks.
Of
Will
All
I-
Dogs,
will I
Nasser.
cry?
I bet you will, yes.
I'm a robot.
The robots
you
can
are.
learn to feel.
No, we can't. No, we can't.
What is
You're
this
not a
emotion
robot.
you call love? It does not compute. Error.
You can't speak for my people. You don't know our struggle.
Oh, I'm sorry. Did I just put on robot face there?
Jeez.
Yes. But it's better than hot dog face.
Excuse
Hot
me?
dog face, my God. I saw that movie at a stag party once. It was really gross.
Hot
Wait,
Dog
what?
Face? Return to Hot Dog Lake?
Hot dog face, the most X-rated Dick Tracy villain.
Gross.
Hot dog face? Wait, that's a real thing?
Yeah,
No,
you
I
never
don't
been
get it.
hot dog faced before at a sleepover?
No.
Oh, God. I'm riding
So
it down
anyways.
sleepover.
And Gigantic Android says you misspelled start. Yeah, they're waiting for us here for half an hour, you guys.
Whose fault is that? It's your fault.
No, it's nobody's fault. That's a regular scheduled
Oh,
time.
well,
They
there we
want to
go.
know if the Toxic Avenger was a chud. I mean, I understand.
On Family Guy.
On Family Guy.
Right. It's very important. But we also got
Kata,
money
the
in here.
Toxic Avenger's in the living room. Oh, geez, Lois. Oh, fuck.
Nice to see P Money here. Nice to see Pirate saying, well, she says Ghoulies 2 is a masterpiece. I disagree.
That's why you're garbage. That's why you're a robot. You don't have a soul and you're not allowed to vote.
It's the best one.
Soul.exe not found. Do I have to go on my Ghoulies 2 rant again?
Yes. What problems could you have with Ghoulies 2? It gives
It's
you
the
everything
one that
you
actually
want.
has a guy getting eaten on a toilet. Like,
Getting got in the end.
Because I was so excited for it. I was like, oh, this has got such a cool setting, one of my favorite settings. I can't wait to watch this movie. And then it was boring.
You know what? I bet you're the guy who's going to be like, hey, I watched Hobgoblins last week, and I thought it was pretty good. I'm just going to be a contrarian and disagree with you, whatever you say.
I kind of lost my
Hobgoblins
shit.
are an
during
underrated
Hobgoblins.
masterpiece. Criterion Collection.
But we got Isaac in the chat. We got Jason, of course, the artist, The Secret Comics Presents,
Hey,
in the
Jason.
chat. We got Bullet here. It says hot beef smothered in underwear. I
He
don't
knows
know
what's
what that's
up.
supposed to mean.
This guy gets it.
Oh, he knows all about Hot Dog Face.
That's really gross. I'm grossed out. How are
Started
you guys? How are you guys doing today? Humans first.
Oh, yeah, I'm doing good because we're here to tackle that age-old question of is the Toxic Avenger a chud? Because none of us did our homework and watched any horror movies, so now we've got to try and stretch this out to half an hour.
I did watch a horror movie.
Okay, what did
What'd
you watch?
I watched Slacks about killer pants.
We're still not sure if that's real. If you just made that
I told
up.
you guys like 3 times.
I saw the trailer for that a year ago. Where did you watch it? Where can I find it?
Shudder on a streaming service. It's this thing that you don't know how to use. You just press play.
I don't like to stream. But no, I saw the trailer for it like a year ago. I thought it actually looked really good.
I mean, as good as a movie about killer pants could be, it definitely fulfills all of your brutal kills involving killer pants.
Is this where the genre is at now, where we're just like,
Right.
okay, inanimate objects killing people? What was it? We got Rubber, the one about the
We got
tire
Rubber.
that kills people. And
It's like that Family Guy clip. Maybe I'll find it with
oh, with the
Stephen
lamp.
King.
It's like, so Steven, you got a new story for us? There's a killer lamp. Ugh.
I'm gonna find that now. Family Guy.
I just want Slacks v. Rubber Dawn of Justice, where killer pants versus killer tire, and they just go at it.
Well, if they make
my-
like a killer shoes and a killer socks and a killer shirt movie, maybe that they can combine like Devastator, and then we get that our Avengers movie. It's all the killer clothes articles joining together.
You just get a killer person shape.
Okay, I found it. Hold on. I'm
You're
gonna
get that copyright strike. I
It's
swear.
17 seconds. It's 17 seconds. We're fine.
70 seconds owned by Disney,
307th
technically.
book. This couple is attacked by a lamp monster. Ooh, ooh.
You're not even trying anymore, are you? When can I have it?
The plot of Amityville 4.
I was just gonna say, Amityville did it already.
So the killer lamp's been done, but I don't think anyone's done killer pants before.
I don't think so.
Oh, so that was an
No.
original idea. Or wait, no, there's a Dr. Seuss book that has ghost pants. It was ghost britches chasing a kid all over town. I remember thinking that was spooky.
No, you're thinking of Sisterhood of the Traveling Pants.
Oh yeah, that one was really scary.
Those are
Oh,
killer
that's easy to
pants.
confuse. But like Mark said, none of us did our homework. I actually did watch a couple movies, but nothing much for us to talk about. So you guys picked two movies I had never seen before, Toxic Avenger and Chud. So now I'm gonna pick them up after the stream so I can talk about them 3 months from now. But anyways,
Really got to do your homework, man. No Toxic
I-
Avenger. Jeez, they used
Yeah,
to show
that's
that
the
on USA
upsetting
Net.
one. I get not seeing Chud, but Toxic Avenger.
I can't wait till I'm like 35 and I'm all caught up on what you guys have already seen, and then
I
you
can't
guys
wait till I'm a big boy and I can watch
And
Toxic
Yeah,
Avenger.
that's where I thought that was
and
going.
you guys are gonna be in your 40s, and then you guys are gonna be talking about.
And I'm
all
going to
the
be
other
old
movies I
enough to
missed.
vote, and I can rent a car, and I can watch Toxic Avenger.
No. I'm saying like as soon as I'm caught up with all these movies I haven't seen, as soon as I'm caught up, I'm gonna have even more.
Yeah, because that's the threshold for watching Toxic Avenger. You can't watch it until you're old enough to rent a speedboat. You can go out in the lake and then
Yeah.
you can watch Toxic Avenger.
Oh my goodness. So all right. So is the Chud a Toxic Avenger? Is that the question?
Yes, that's the question.
What-
Does he qualify as a chud? Does Topsy
No.
qualify as a chud? No.
Absolutely not. Because Chud stands for Cannibalistic Humanoid Underground Dweller.
And now
Toxic
now
Avenger
I
is
love this
neither
movie.
of those.
Based on that
Yeah.
acronym alone, I love it.
Now, yeah, I would actually agree with Hot Dog here. I was hoping at least one of us would disagree. Now we got nothing. We still
Master,
have like 20 minutes
disagree.
to go.
Play devil's advocate here.
Okay, I disagree.
Why?
Thank God. Yeah.
Because Full Custom told me to disagree.
That's me. I literally, you could just say I did.
Succumbing to peer pressure. Toxie would be very disappointed in you. You probably litter too.
Okay, this is going to be full of references I don't understand.
He's not going to get this, Mark.
Yes. Okay. So the Chuds are people who were exposed to radioactive ooze and turned into these hideously deformed monsters. And so is Toxie. He was a human who was exposed to toxic waste, mutagenic ooze, and mutated it into this hideously deformed monster. But yes, you are correct, Hot Dog, in that Toxie is not a cannibal, nor is he an underground dweller. He lives in a junk heap, so he is not a cannibalistic humanoid dweller. He's kind of like, I guess, I don't know. He's an offshoot. I would say they're in the same genus, but they're not the same race.
As if he's a more evolved Chud, so to speak.
Yes. He does speak with dulcet tones, while the Chuds have those completely random extending giraffe necks that I forgot that they had, or only one Chud has it in one scene at the end of the movie for no reason whatsoever, and absolutely no other Chuds have that power in the rest of the movie. It's just this weird bullshit thing it does so the lady can chop his head off with a sword.
Huh.
Do you accept Chud 2, Bud the Chud, as canon?
No, because
That's unfortunate.
it has scenes in it where they do reference Chuds, but it really feels like it was a completely unrelated movie that they just at the last second decided to call Chud 2 so it could have marketing value.
Is that true?
I mean, that's what it feels like. They probably had like a script that was unrelated, and then they just like said, okay, let's just film a scene of someone saying the word Chud, then we can call it Bud Chud 2, Bud the Chud. I mean, Chud 2, Bud the Chud feels like a Day of the Dead knockoff because it's about a military zombie named Bud who's super
played
intelligent.
by Garrett Graham from Phantom of the Paradise, who played Beef.
Right, but he didn't play Bud the zombie in Day of the Dead though, right? It was a different guy.
No.
Yeah, but both movies are about a super intelligent zombie named Bud who is a former soldier who's trying to, I don't know, take over the world. Or, like, Bud's not trying to take over the world in Day of the Dead, but it's like they saw Bud in Day of the Dead and like, let's just make a movie about that guy but not have to pay for it. And we'll call it Chud 2 for some bullshit reason. I need to rewatch Bud the Chud. I haven't seen it since the 90s. Chud, though, I rewatched it a couple days ago, and that was a movie I hadn't seen in like 10 or 15 years. And I remember like really hating Chud. I thought it was a disappointment because there's Chuds at the beginning and there's Chuds at the end, and everything in the middle is just this government conspiracy story. And I remember thinking that was really boring. It's like, where are the Chuds? But watching it this time, I actually thought all that shit with Daniel Stern and John Hurd was really interesting. So I wasn't bored this time.
Oh man, reminds me of When a Stranger Calls, when I really liked the beginning and the end, but hated the middle. Gigantic Android says Chud was made by pretentious New York actors cashing in on horror.
I watched the documentary and I would agree with that. I still think they somehow ended up making a pretty interesting movie because it was shot on location in New York City before urban renewal. So it's a lot like Basket Case, where the movie just looks filthy and gross because it's authentic to what New York was like in the early 80s, which was filthy and gross.
Oh man, I love how filthy and gross it looks. Does it look as filthy and gross in part 2? I got it a couple weeks ago, but I still need to watch it.
Basket Case Part 2?
Yeah.
Basket Case Part 2 is not set in New York.
Oh.
Sorry.
They're in more of a rural area.
Yeah.
That's unfortunate.
So what happens is Annie Ross, the famous jazz singer, rescues Dwayne and Belial from Times Square and takes them to her retreats out in like northern or like, upstate New York. So the whole movie takes place on like this dilapidated mansion out in the middle of nowhere. It's much cheaper. And then her mansion is populated entirely by like other freaks. So it's full of just like dozens of people and all this crazy makeup who all look incredible.
Yeah, they're just kind of wandering around this mansion, which is just extra creepy. Like, how do I respect you as a person if you're just going to creep around this mansion?
Right.
I don't know what this means. P Money says, "Isn't that the name of the sitcom Chud in Charge?"
Chud in charge, yeah. Chud in charge of our days and our lives.
I feel like every time I do a stream, I'm made aware of like 10 or 15 movies or shows I'd never heard of before.
I mean, are you trying to tell me you're not a Scott Baio enthusiast like Hot Dog and I?
A who?
Or a Willie
Scott
Ames
Baio.
theist?
Scott Baio. All
Never
these
heard of-
references going over your head. So you never saw Charles in Charge, the sitcom?
What about Bible Man?
No.
Bible Man?
It's
I must be
loosely
the-
related.
I must be the worst to stream with because you're like, have you heard of this? It's like, no. Have you heard of this? No. And it's like, gosh darn it, I guess it's Friday the 13th and Puppet Master.
There really is a generation gap between us. I'm sorry. It just can't be overcome, Nasser. You haven't
When did
seen
you
Toxic Avenger. You haven't seen Charles in Charge. What? What
But
have
he
you
has
seen?
seen Puppet Master 3, Toulon Rouge.
Oh, man. It reminds me when I was in elementary school, I got like one year, I think it was like fourth grade, you know, they sat us down and said, okay, you're going to be like in this part of the classroom. This is where your desk is. And there's the kid who sat next to me, I'd never met before. And we had absolutely nothing to talk about except for the fact that we'd seen the Critters movies. So that was the only thing that we had to talk about that was like common ground was the Critters movies. And that's what it's like with you, Nasser. It's like, okay, well, we've seen the Puppet Master movies, and that's the one thing we have to talk about. So what do you think of
Right.
Toulon's Revenge this week, huh?
Right. Or what do you think of Friday the 13th Part 2? Ha ha ha. What was he doing for all that time? You know, how's he an adult?
Maybe
thought he
we
died.
should just
We haven't
make
had that
him like
conversation
some kind of power leveling playlist that has like an episode from Charles in Charge, an episode of Small Wonder, and just make this crazy 80s, 90s playlist and just be like, all right, this is 24 hours. Just sit there and just don't move.
Now you want to start with Punky Brewster and work your way up to Salute Your Shorts. Don't skip ahead. Like we planned this out methodically. And you got to watch
I
some
don't know
Family
any of
Ties
these
in there.
references.
Family Ties has the guy from Tremors in it. So this is really important that you see that.
It's canon, by the way. So you need that to understand Tremors.
Okay.
You know, Michael Gross made a lot of his money from trains, by the way.
Trains?
Like he owned land and the government would lease it out to run their trains through.
Oh yeah, so like Amtrak and all them, they have to use privately owned railroads because the government decided like, hey, when it's time to link the two coasts of the United States, do you think we should build a railroad? Nah, let's just let the private citizens worry about that. I'm sure it'll all work out in the end. Think ahead.
I don't know why that's so funny to me. I don't know what's funnier, that joke you just made or the fact that Full Custom brought up the fact that some guy owns a railroad or land.
Yeah, whoa. Michael Gross is not just some man. He's a train landowner.
Never heard of it.
I mean, it's just kind of weird to me that I guess he's independently wealthy if he just owns all those railroads, and he chooses to spend his time being in Tremors movies with what's his face from Malibu's Most Wanted.
He only did one of those.
He only did one of those. Okay, that guy didn't even want to do more than one Tremors movie. Michael C. Gross has been in like 9 of them in a TV series.
Oh man, Jason's taking away my horror card, my horror fan card. He's taking
We
it
didn't
away.
do that to you, just so
Wow.
you know.
Wow. How do I get it back now?
Well, first you got to watch Basket Case 2, then you got to watch Family Ties, then you got to watch Charles in Charge, then you got to watch Toxic Avenger.
Maybe Silver Spoons if you really like trains.
God, yeah, the Train and Silver Spoon.
Dude, that's the only reason I watched that show as a kid.
I was watching, there's a playlist that had those I Love the 80s documentaries from like 2002, and they did the segment on Silver Spoons, and they're talking to, I think it was Alfonso Ribierno, who was in Silver Spoons. He's like, yeah, I got to ride the train. It goes just off camera, and then it stops. It's very disappointing.
Stupid Newfie says throw in Empty Nest and Golden Girls for good measure.
Oh yeah, that was a cinematic universe, or at least a
Yeah.
TV universe, because they had was it the old lady who was in both shows? Which one was it?
I didn't watch much Empty Nest, but I watched quite a bit of Golden Girls and Designing Women.
Designing women. So apparently the
Okay.
exterior of the house from Designing Women was filmed here in Little Rock. Tim told that to me, so now I can tell that to everybody else, and they can be really impressed. Like, oh man, Designing Women in Little Rock. Oh,
I had
shit.
no clue Little Rock had such rich history.
It doesn't.
It doesn't. No. We can brag that Judge Reinhold retired here.
Who?
So we got that. you never seen Gremlins, man? Judge Reinhold had a really small part in Gremlins, and
he got
he
cut
was
out
in,
of part
yeah,
of
like
Gremlins too.
yeah. So the resolution to his scenes from Gremlins got cut for time, so his character and his story arc just vanishes without any explanation partway through the movie.
Come on, Nasser. He's also in Beethoven.
Oh
Beverly Hills
God, yes,
Cop?
Beethoven. Oh yeah, Beverly Hills Cop 1. Was he in Beverly Hills Cop 3?
I
Yeah.
think so.
Oh, it was like the police sergeant who wasn't in Beverly Hills Cop 3, right? It was like one of them got cut out of that movie. Whatever. It's not a horror movie, so why are we even talking about it?
we also got Rebel Comics in the chat. I guess he's excited to see Mark and not the rest of us.
Yeah, I'm the one who brings all the boys to the yard.
Maybe it should
Nasser
just be.
had.
Maybe it should just be a Mark stream.
I've been doing those in the Bunderdome, and people hate those. It's just me like, so today, everybody, we're going to be talking about Lupin the Third. Do you guys like Lupin the Third? Because I'm going to talk about it completely on my own for an hour. It's going to be wonderful. It's terrible.
I don't think Mark noticed that I removed the rest.
You remove the what?
I removed me in full custom
Oh yeah, shit.
because it became just the Mark stream.
I'm watching your subscriber count just like dwindle away, like it's counting down to 0 here. Like, oh man.
Anyways, full
Dude,
custom.
Nasser, you've
what have you
gotten
been watching?
you've gotten the weirdest crash course of our history
For real.
in the last 10 minutes.
And you still haven't seen I was gonna say full custom Nightmare. No, sorry. You still haven't seen Rock and Roll Nightmare, where my avatar's from. I mean, man.
Huh? I will get that one. I will type it into Amazon right now.
I won't do that right now at all.
Rock and Roll Nightmare. Okay.
Starring John Michael Thor.
Why do you like this John Michael Thor so much?
This looks
I
tough
have
to
seen
find.
2 movies with John Michael Thor. That and Zombie Nightmare. Which kind of makes me wonder if Zombie Nightmare and Rock and Roll Nightmare are supposed to be in some sort of cinematic universe with John Michael Thor being the linking element to those movies. But
Well, the
no one
DVD
has
is out of stock on Amazon.
well, you missed the boat, man. Everybody's going to be talking about Rock and Roll Nightmare, and you're not going to have any idea what's going on.
But you can
Oh,
stream
no.
it for $2.99.
I'm not going to stream it. We just went over this, I think, on the last stream, where
How many times do we have to teach you this lesson, old man?
that too, but no, somebody in the chat said something about when it might have been Gigantic Android in the chat said something about going to the video store and picking up movies because the art on them looked really cool, and I think it was full custom that said, yeah, but our hobby is doing that and spending $30 on each of them.
It is a much riskier investment now because I don't stream movies either, full custom. You're the only one who's entered the 21st century. So, yeah, I go on Vinegar Syndrome and I'm like, oh boy, the McPherson tapes. That looks good. Oh boy.
Is it good?
Oh no. I mean, it's good for found footage if you have the patience for that sort of thing. But you didn't have the patience for Motel Hell, so you can get fucked.
Shit.
I'm sorry, I took that too far. I'm still bitter about that.
You know what? I'm gonna find some time and I'm gonna sit down and watch Motel Hell. But I'm not gonna like it. I'll give it another chance.
You're gonna pay your penance, okay?
I'm not gonna like it. I'll find some time. I know
I got a BRB really quick.
Sit through it. I'll find some time when he's at work or something. Oh boy.
Hey, I got a BRB really quick. I'll be right back.
Okay, hot dog. It's just gonna be me and Nasser talking about movies Nasser's never seen. So
Right.
Nasser, did you enjoy Bud 2, Bud the Chud? Toxic Avenger 3, Citizen Toxie? You like that one, right? Class of Nukem High Part 2? Subhumanoid Meltdown?
I feel like on Drake and Josh, that time when Josh was
I'm
on.
too
on the
old to
news
have
or
watched
something.
Drake and Josh.
Really? There's this funny part where he's on the news and he gets all nervous and he starts twitching and he's sweating. It's real funny. You haven't seen that?
I think so. Drake and Josh was what, like Nickelodeon 2005, something like
Yes.
that. Yeah, that was Nickelodeon for me was like 1993. Are You Afraid of the Dark and Salute Your Shorts and Pete and Pete. So we're about 10 years away from each other in terms of Nickelodeon. We'll just have to meet in the middle and talk about SpongeBob.
I love SpongeBob. Oh boy, I really love the This Is Us every stream. This is us. When he's like, you've never heard of the hash slinging
The
slasher
rash
and
swinging, the
mash slinging, the
hash slinging slasher.
Are we back on the hash slinging slasher again?
Yeah, we got to do that, man. Because you left us high and dry.
You guys were fine talking about Michael Gross and his railroad properties. Everyone was enthralled.
Hey, for all I know, you could have made that up. You know, we're just believing everything you're saying. It's like
I heard
somebody
someone
told us,
else say it.
So that's how these rumors get started. Suddenly, Michael Gross owns a railroad, and he's like, I own a what now? Like if I owned a railroad, do you think I'd be doing Tremors 9 right now?
Everyone go to Wikipedia, look up Michael Gross. He's on the Railroad B&O Museum website. I think he's a curator.
He owns B&O Railroad? Does he also have the waterworks?
Are you
What's his
familiar with
monopoly like?
B&O Railroad?
Like he has a hotel on Baltic Avenue.
Sauce says Mark sounded like Puffin Forrest.
What's Puffin?
Puffin Forest?
I don't know.
Is it like HR Puffin stuff? They used to rerun that when I was a kid.
Like you're really high?
Puffin Forrest? I don't know. That sounds like a dispensary or something.
Well, everybody's on Wikipedia seeing if Michael Gross owns the B&O Railroad. While they're there, they can look up and tell me if Roddy McDowell was gay or not. Because apparently,
I checked on Wikipedia actually.
You checked on that.
It said that it wasn't confirmed, basically, but they were pretty sure.
It's
so
that
basically
open Hollywood secret, right?
Yeah, all of his friends are in the same boat we are. So
they're in the same bed with Roddy McDowell.
Larry says best show ever. I don't know if he talked about a show you guys named or if he's referring to this stream, but I'm pretty sure he's referring to this stream. Thank you very much, Larry.
Gotta be.
Right, it's gotta be.
We're talking about Roddy McDowell, man. That's definitely our best show.
Isn't it surprising how talented Roddy McDowell was, though, and he was in some real shit?
It is. It's like he's like David Warner. I mean, look up David Warner's filmography. He's a fantastic actor, and his entire filmography is just garbage. He's always the best thing in whatever he's in, but oh man, like Quest of the Delta Knights, just terrible stuff.
He was in Waxwork. I think he even played 2 different characters in the Star Trek universe.
Ooh, yeah, and like Jeffrey Combs was in a bunch of Star Trek episodes too.
Yeah, that's right.
Wasn't David Warner in one of like the really bad made-for-TV Beastmaster sequels, like Beastmaster 3?
Yes,
like
I believe so.
That guy just wouldn't. It's sad. I kind of feel like he wasted his life and he came to regret ever working in the United States, because just at one point in like the mid 2000s, like 2005, like he was doing a voice on Billy and Mandy. He was Nurgle, the underground guy with tentacles.
I love Nurgle.
And he just like 2 episodes in, he was just like, fuck it, I'm going back to England. He just left and he never came back, and he never did another movie in America. After like 25 years of just doing like 5 movies a year, and they're all shit, and being in tons of cartoons, he just like snapped his fingers like, away. Like you've wasted enough of my time. I miss him.
Oh boy. You guys, I watched the Boris Karloff movie, Black Sabbath, and it was good. Except for the 3rd segment, which was the one that starred Boris Karloff. Like he was in between the segments too. He was the host. Yeah. But then the 3rd segment was really boring because like I don't know. It's supposed to be something about vampires and something about a period piece, but all it ended up being was I don't know, a bunch of people standing talking around the house and then getting nervous at night or something. I really couldn't tell.
Yeah, so with anthology horror films, if there's only one bad segment, that's a pretty good anthology horror film.
That's a win.
Yeah. I mean, you could end up with something like Trilogy of Terror, where the first 2 segments are just garbage, and the 3rd segment of that one's really good. But
is it the Zuni doll?
Yeah, the Zuni doll segment's awesome.
Yeah, that's the only thing I remember about those.
Yeah, no one remembers the first two and how boring and lame they are. The first one's about like a student blackmailing his teacher into having sex with him, and then she murders him. And the second one's about a woman with a split personality, and like they're really boring. You just skip straight to the Zuni fetish doll, and that's it. I haven't watched the other two in like 15 years.
Yeah, every time I see that movie, it's always like $20. I'm like, no, because you've told me this for years. You're like, just the third segment, and
It's really good. I mean, I'd say that third segment's $20 worthy, but
is it?
that it's really good.
It's
Yeah,
pretty good.
Trilogy of Terror 2 is overall a better movie, but its Zuni fetish doll segment isn't as good as the first one. So it's kind of a trade-off. It has a more solid lineup of stories, but the centerpiece, the Zuni fetish doll segment, its sequel to the original one, isn't as good as the original, but it's overall a better movie.
Huh.
I feel like they made the second one just because of the Zuni doll.
I think so too, and it's weird that it's a franchise called Trilogy of Terror, and they've only made 2 movies.
Mm-hmm.
It's like Friday the 13th, like calling it quits after 12 movies. Like, you were so close.
Right,
One more.
right. Hopefully the lawsuit stuff's over soon and we can get a 13th one.
Right? I mean, that lawsuit's been going on since 2009. I'm kind of like, at this point, I don't think it's ever going to end.
Didn't it stop recently? And then they were like, oh, yeah, but by the way, this is also bad. And they had to go back to court for something completely different.
They always find something. That's what they've been doing for the past like 11 or 12 years. They keep finding something. Every time they resolve one aspect, once some asshole brings up another one.
Right. It's like, but what about the royalties for the paper plates in 1999?
It's exactly what it is. So for about like 2 years, NECA had to put their Ultimate Jason toy line on hold because it got brought up, and the lawsuit was like, oh, but what about the merchandising? Oh, we got to talk about the merchandising. And so they had to put all that. So they're just now getting back to doing the Ultimate Jasons. They're going to release Ultimate Part 7 Jason in April, I think. But they had to stop for like 2 years because of that bullshit.
Yeah, that's why they put out like a year ago that Pamela Voorhees figure at Target. I went right away and bought it because I was like, you know what? It's a new Friday the 13th toy. Like, we're not going to get very many of these.
Right. So I'm lucky. I got the way back in the day before NECA discovered articulation. I picked up their Friday 13th 25th anniversary box set that has the 7-inch ultimate scale Pamela, and then their first whack at a 7-inch ultimate scale Part 2 Jason, where he has the sack head. They eventually released like a better version that actually has articulation, but it's Pamela, and she's got the Betsy, what's her name? Now the actress's likeness. They lost the rights to the actress's likeness, so they can't make any more toys of Pamela Voorhees.
Oh, geez.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Betsy Palmer, that's her name.
Full custom.
I didn't hear you clicking full custom. Yeah. What was that? You're usually Johnny on the spot with that.
I'm sorry. I don't know what's gotten into me.
We've had a lack of clicking. Just click anything full custom while I ask you what movies you watched.
All right, guys. So I watch. Actually, I didn't even load up my list of garbage that I watched. The pants one was a big one. Everyone's been talking about the Snyder Cut, which is scary, and I watched that.
Consume.
Yummy. That's what I said after I watched it. I said,
Full custom's like, yes, I must consume.
Dude, I was so hyped for that. I'm not even gonna.
Why were you hyped for that?
Because the idea of
all movies to get a director's cut, that's what you were hype over.
It's 4 hours, man.
Because the idea of a director losing his movie to the studio system and getting it back and being able to finally do it right is amazing.
But he didn't lose it to the studio system. He left for a family emergency, and they needed someone else to fill in.
Look,
but they also couldn't wait for me.
It's like, was the 4-hour Snyder Cut a legitimately good movie, or was it just better than the piece of absolute dog shit that was previously released? It's like
I genuinely liked it.
Oh, well. You also probably liked Munchie, so.
I love Munchie, but it's Dom DeLuise's fault. I also love the talking skateboard movie because of Dom DeLuise.
The skateboard
It's not my fault.
Oh, man.
Dude, how crazy is that movie where the skateboard flies whenever he does an ollie? That's insane. The physics aren't there. Sorry.
You know, it's funny because I watched the Muppet movie for like the 10 billionth time last weekend when I was drunk, and it had Dom DeLuise at the beginning, and he's great. So
that's right. I also watched a film called Heart Beeps. Have you guys heard of this?
Oh, I've heard of that. It's
No.
like a 1970s comedy with like everybody in shitty robot costumes.
Yes, but guess who did those shitty robot costumes?
Oh,
Orson
Rick Baker?
Welles.
No,
No?
Stan Winston.
Oh God, this
Who
was
got
like
an Oscar nomination for it,
Oh.
and he lost because of American Werewolf in London.
Rick Baker beat him on that one, huh?
Yeah,
Well,
because
I
it
gotta
was
say
kind of
that
the
that's-
first time he was like making. I think it was something about him using like paints to like make it look metallic on flesh or something.
Without killing them.
Yeah, without murdering them, which would have been an improvement.
I mean that. Well, I will say that that's kind of sad for Stan Winston. I would totally have given the award to Rick Baker for American Werewolf in London. Now, what is bullshit is Rick Baker got another Oscar for best special effects, and it was for Norbit, that awful Eddie Murphy movie where he's
I
like
didn't
in
know
the
he
fat
did
suit.
that.
He got
didn't know he did
the
that.
Oscar for that, like
He
that
did?
terrible movie. Yeah, I think it's
didn't know
because
that.
I think it's because he got snubbed for the Oscar from the Nutty Professor movies. So like the
What?
Academy was, I think he did. I mean, unless the Academy
that's just getting weirder.
I know, or unless the Academy has given him like 6 Oscars because he keeps putting Eddie Murphy in a fat suit and like, oh, that's worth an Oscar. I don't know.
He makes small man look chubby.
He makes small man look chubby. Oh my goodness! I did not know he did that movie, and I did not know he won an award for it. The movie's so awful.
So back in 2007, I used to work for a website company reviewing movies, and I got paid to go see these terrible movies, but I had to see one movie a week in the theater, a brand new release. So I watched some shit, and Norbit was one of them. And it was one of the worst movies they ever forced me to watch. Norbit
rad.
and Delta Farce, the Larry the Cable Guy movie.
Oh my
I think it was-
god, yeah.
Those are the 2 worst things I ever had to sit through in my life. They were awful.
No Rick Baker effects in Delta Farce, huh?
No, just Larry the Cable Guy for
That's
90 minutes.
unfortunate.
I know who else is in. Oh God, in Delta Farce, Keith David, and that was sad. I was like, no, Keith David.
Yeah, but Keith David's in a lot of garbage too.
He is. He's like David Warner and Michael
Yeah.
Gross and Roddy McDowell. All these great
all
actors.
these other guys, all these great actors that suck.
Oh man!
There's great
Jason-
actors in terrible movies.
Jason says the Snyder Cut could have easily been trimmed to 2.5 to 3 hours. What do you
I
have to say
mean,
about that, Full
probably
Custom?
sure, but I still liked what we got, man. I thought it was a nice little epic.
I mean, to go back, you said like it's a genuinely good movie. I mean, is it not like the Renegade cut of Highlander 2, where it's better than the theatrical cut of Highlander 2, but it's still just fucking terrible?
I was genuinely into it the first like 3 hours. I was like, holy shit, this
the
is
first
crazy.
3 hours, and then
Yeah.
you finally like the fatigue set in. You're like,
Yeah,
oh,
I got
more.
sleepy. My blood sugar was low. I didn't have enough juice.
Ugh. So much sepia tone, I can't take it. Ugh.
Oh boy! See, I told you we should have named this the Snyder Cut.
You
But
could have called it, "Hey Lois, remember that time I saw the Snyder Cut?"
Okay, maybe next week. But when we do it, we have to avoid the Snyder Cut. We'll just-
Peter, David Goya's in the living room. Oh shit!
Ooh,
Oh,
fat man.
Mark, I need you to watch Terrifier because
I've been
Full
meaning
Custom,
to watch that. That's the one with the
'cause
clown.
Full Custom-
right?
Yeah, and Full Custom hates it, but I like it.
I don't hate
And
it. I just don't like it.
I was gonna
It's got a
rewatch
Steelbook
it.
release.
Don't.
They don't give Steelbook releases to bad movies.
Don't.
Oh, never. No, I was gonna rewatch it, and I was like, you know what? I want to talk about it after Mark sees it, so I'll put off rewatching it. So when you finally get around to watching it, Mark, let me know, and I'll rewatch it so I can.
Well,
I got some
elucidate something
fresh
for me.
thoughts.
Because you said you also watched All Hallows Eve. So
Yeah,
is Terrifier a sequel to All Hallows Eve or a remake?
it's like a spin-off. Basically, what
Spin-off,
happens?
okay.
Yeah, basically what happens. Without much spoilers, is basically it's Halloween, and this kid finds a VHS tape in his candy, and him and his sister and the babysitter watch it, and it's got a bunch of weird footage, and Art the Clown is like in that footage.
So is All Hallows Eve like an anthology? And aren't the clowns like part of it?
Sort of. It's like the VHS that they watch in the movie is an anthology, so you get like 3 different movies within the movie, and then in real life they have their own plot too.
Oh, is it good?
Yeah, it's solid. Yeah.
Okay, I'll try and pick up both of those. So All Hallows Eve and Terrifier. Is Terrifier 2 out yet?
No, it's not out yet.
Not yet? Okay, I'm not good. I'll have time to catch up. I'll check those out. When you said that he finds a VHS tape in his candy, I know what you meant was that it's just in his bag of candy. But in my head, I imagine he had like a jumbo-sized chocolate bar and he bit into it like, ow, something's in my chocolate bar.
I wish that's how it. Now
sure
I
is
want that.
spooky.
Now I want that. One of those 5-pounder.
Right.
Like, oh, it was just a VHS tape. Oh my goodness, but no, it's no, he just dumps out the candy and he's like, oh, what's this? And my brother, looking for logic in a dumb horror movie, he's like, but how did he not notice? I was like, shut up, it's cool. Especially because I did something similar in one of my books. A guy finds this cursed book and it just appears in his book bag and he just finds it. I like that trope. I like when things just appear. It's trippy. It's supernatural. I dig it. but
It's like what happened to you is you went trick or treating and you went to that one house where they always sneak a Bible into the bag of candy. Like,
Has that happened?
Right.
Yes.
That one
They
house
just sneak a Bible?
instead of giving you candy because like the Halloween is the devil's night, so like I'm gonna give you kids something really scary, like a book about where you'll end up if you keep celebrating this pagan holiday.
Or like you get a toothbrush. You ever got a toothbrush?
Yeah,
Oh,
we
yeah,
got toothbrush and floss all the time. Where that one, I guess I'm old enough to remember when people would give like homemade cookies and apples. They stopped doing that,
Oh yeah.
at one
I never
point
got
because yeah. But we had some old people in our neighborhood who gave like homemade popcorn balls. That was the one that they would give out.
Oh, that's
they were
nice.
good.
Never had that
Never had a razor blade in them, not once.
Yeah. I missed the I guess good phase of America when everything was a much nicer time.
Oh yeah, bologna sandwiches and bike riding and endless summers of.
That's exactly what it was. We would just run down and jump into the lake.
Right.
I love how that's
the
all
ice
those.
cream man would drive by and he'd molest us.
Yeah.
Oh man, the ice cream
It
man.
would
I have
just
not seen
shatter our worldviews.
I haven't seen the ice cream truck probably since like 2006.
They all deal drugs now. So
Right? Yeah, I think they're all like basically in like LA and San Francisco.
Oh no, they'd probably get shot driving through here. I think like
what?
at minimum once per stream, maybe even twice per stream, you guys will hear an ambulance drive by my house.
Oh man, there's you can look it up on YouTube. It's great. This guy's in his apartment and he's got like his phone out and he's recording. And it's an ice cream truck, but the truck's battery is dying, so it's just really slowly rolling down the street. And its audio, its speakers are playing like "Pop Goes the Weasel" really, really slowly because the battery's dying. So it's like do 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 do. And the guy's like, "Oh my god, this is really fucked up, you guys." Sees this truck roll by like 1 mile an hour.
I want to hear this now.
Let me see if I can find it. Let me see if I can find it on YouTube and I'll post it in the chat. I hear clacking. Maybe it's gonna.
Oh, it's not me. I'm looking up creepy, spooky ice cream truck, but I don't know which of these it is.
Let's see. Let me see if I can find it. Scary ice. Here it is. I got it. Creepiest ice cream truck ever. I'm gonna send you the link. I'll send it in the StreamYard private chat. Here we go.
And I'm going to post links to different trains Michael Gross owns in that same
Oh my goodness. I'm gonna okay, I got it pulled up. I'm gonna share my screen and we'll take a look. Let's see.
Hide that hentai.
Mark, this better not be porn.
It's not mine. I'm holding it for a friend.
Okay.
Oh, no.
I love this.
Oh my god.
I love it.
God, make it stop. Oh, they're speeding up. They're speeding up. They're trying to get away.
One guy just walking by like, the fuck?
This is gold.
Song's gonna haunt my fucking dreams forever.
Oh my goodness. Oh
That's
my
such a good
goodness.
idea.
Hey, somebody
though, to
actually goes out and gets an ice cream.
have a spooky ice cream truck.
Now I suddenly have an idea now, so it's mine. You could do your own creepy ice cream truck thing though.
We're
We'll
just
each
gonna
have
have
one.
rival creepy ice cream trucks in the same neighborhood.
It's like when Swamp Thing and Man Thing came out like the same
Yeah.
month. Like, oh, total coincidence, you guys.
Oh man, you ever see those issues of Man Thing where it's like the giant size one, so the covers is giant size Man
Thing. Yes.
Oh
When my dad found those under my mattress, I was grounded for like 2 years.
really?
Like, Mark, no, you're going to church.
Get my belt. Have you seen the Man Thing movie?
It was so bad. So bad. Yes, and I'm ashamed to say I actually bought it on DVD back in 2008 when it came. I know, you're like, whoa, Mark, jeez. Don't post your L's like that.
Mark posting his L's on YouTube.
Man, yeah. I don't know what I was thinking. I thought that it was going to be like a real Man Thing movie. I didn't check the box to realize it was like a made for sci-fi movie. And yeah, everything you hear is true. Man Thing doesn't show up until the last like 2 minutes of the movie, and he's on screen for like 45 seconds of the movie. It is boring and awful.
What? I know nothing about Man Thing. So what is he? How does he
Swamp
not
monster.
show up?
He's a monster
Well,
made of swamp.
But I
He's
mean,
got
like,
like a
how does he
trunk
not
nose.
like show up to the end though? What's his story then?
It's his story. It's like, Swamp Thing's origin, a guy who gets
Yeah.
who gets like irradiated and falls into the swamp and comes back as a muck man. Well, that's Man Thing's origin. He's basically the same character, except Man Thing can disintegrate you if he touches you and you're afraid of him.
Kind of like Ghost Rider's penance there, right?
Sort of, yeah. That element doesn't really shine through in the movie. The movie is just all about some asshole showing up to the Louisiana swamps to stop like a developer from like, I don't know, like bulldozing the swamp, because that's what you do. You bulldoze a swamp and you build a shopping mall over the fucking swamp. And like spooky stuff's happening, like the machine equipment's being destroyed, and what's going on? Let's stretch this out for 90 minutes, and then Man Thing shows up in Sci-Fi Channel original movie CG for about 45 seconds and kills everyone. And it's so fucking bad.
Is it a Corman one?
Did he produce it? He might have.
I don't know. It seems like that was around this. Was it around the same time or a little bit after his Fantastic
Sounds
Four?
like something he would do.
No. Well, the Man Thing movie was like 2005, and his Fantastic Four was like 1989.
I thought it was like late 90s.
No. I mean, it's so bad and so cheap. It could have fooled you, but it was early 2000s. It was still when Marvel was licensing all their movies out to different studios without giving a shit, before they consolidated everything. So Sci-Fi Channel, they what does Sci-Fi Channel end up with? What the big spenders? They end up with fucking Man Thing. Surprised it didn't end up with like the Human Fly or something.
The Human Fly. Jason says Mark also bought the Sci-Fi Channel's Thor movie on Blu-ray.
There was a Thor movie on
That
the
had to
Sci-Fi
be an
Channel.
asylum picture, right?
Yeah. Oh,
It
yeah.
must
Okay,
suck.
so it was a mockubuster, because like Thor is public domain, so they call it like the Almighty Thor, and they can get away with it. Or no, I bought Transmorphers and Snakes on a Train. Yeah, that's what I got.
Bullet with one of the worst ideas I've heard. He says an ice cream truck, just like Christine. The twist is that the ice cream truck just wants to protect the children
Through violence and murder.
Right. Like, I was only killing your best friend to protect you, Tommy.
Oh, like the ice cream truck says that to the kid. It's talking to him.
Yeah.
You know what they need to make? They need to make a Twisted Metal movie. I
They
feel like
were
it'd be
talking
really
about it, I think.
Yeah, I mean, it's got a killer ice cream truck in it, or a clown that drives a killer ice cream truck. Just make that.
I think he's like a child killer, though, so he's not one of those fun killer clowns.
Oh no! It was a Sweet Tooth, right? That's his name, the clown. Because didn't they like introduce like so he's Sweet Tooth and he's like a child killer who drives an ice cream truck, but he wasn't evil enough, so they created his evil counterpart named Dark Tooth. That's like Twisted Metal Black or like Twisted Metal 3. One of them introduced that character. I was like, oh, okay, that'd be like. It's like, oh, the Joker's not scary enough. Okay, well, we're going to introduce Dark Joker.
That sounds like something they would do.
This is why Bullet's not a writer. His ice cream truck kills pedos and bad guys, though. So then, how would it be like Christine? Like that doesn't make sense. Like
it's a
the plot
superhero
twist,
ice cream.
like, well, he's like the plot twist is it just wants to protect the children. Then how would the children be scared of it if it's killing all the bad guys?
If the ice cream truck has a big cape on it as it flies around. I also put a link in the chat to the Twisted Metal TV show coming out at some.
Well, there's a TV show.
They want it to be.
Ah. You know what? No, so the ice cream truck is like Turbo Teen. You know, so like it's a human who turns into an ice cream truck. It's like, oh God, no! And he turns into the ice cream truck, and then he just drives around. I don't know, running kids over.
Oh
he
boy!
He says to his favorite sweetie, "Get inside me. We're going for a ride."
Anyways, looks like we got comic book in the chat. Nice to see you here, dude. Man, what else have you guys watched? We got to fill like 7 minutes.
Oh God. Hot dog, you said you were looking into Amicus movies, right?
I mean, I can. It's not really on my agenda. One of my terrible friends mentioned to me that all the Ultramen films are on sale in series, so I bought a bunch of those.
Oh God! So that's the same thing with me. Is I don't have any horror movies like on the way because all those Ultraman Blu-rays are on sale for like $10 each when they're normally like $30. So I just bought all of them, and that's all I'm going to be watching for the next.
I bought so many, and I still haven't. I barely watched any of them.
I don't even know what that is.
All right, imagine a big man, like the biggest man you've ever seen.
Okay.
He's in the middle of your city.
Okay.
That's Ultraman.
What did he do?
He punches rubber monsters.
Yeah.
It's one of those shows.
Yeah, it's like a kaiju.
It's like Power Rangers without the intellectual and social redeeming factors. It's just a guy who turns into a giant alien fish man and Greco-Roman wrestles Godzilla's he doesn't do it for 20 minutes, does in the last 5 minutes of every episode. The first like 18 minutes are bullshit. But that's every episode of Ultraman.
And there's a bunch of different Ultramans, all these little men in your neighborhood who are giants, you know?
That's one thing I really do like about Super Sentai and Ultra series and all those tokusatsu shows is that because they're filmed like they're filmed really quickly and really cheaply, so they're just filmed in Japanese neighborhoods. So like the fate of the world, like final epic battle with the evil alien warlord will be in like the parking lot of a Denny's.
Yeah, or like at a train yard or some shit.
Right, or a damn rock quarry. They always go to the rock quarry in every episode.
Hey,
and for anyone watching, Vinegar Syndrome sale is coming.
I was just about to bring that up.
That's not true.
Mark,
I did it. Me.
Mark, have you seen a movie called Blood Hook?
Blood Hook? No.
That's one of the ones I'm looking at this sale.
Oh.
Tell us about it.
What else is Vinegar Syndrome? I'm looking at my shelf right now to see what Vinegar Syndrome ones I got. So, speak amongst yourselves.
A bunch of pornography.
Oh man, they do sell that.
If you didn't know where you could buy physical pornography these days, good news, folks. Got you covered.
Always buy physical media. You don't want them to take it away from you someday.
Right. They'll take.
Well, I wrote a letter to Brazzers and I said, "How do I get this on a Blu-ray?" They still won't respond.
Oh, how can I get? Can you just splooge that right onto a Blu-ray disc for me? That's what it was. So when I did the Vinegar Syndrome sale last year, I got Hell Comes to Frogtown. And oh man, you don't see a frog in that movie until like the 45-minute mark. It takes
they're really holding on to him for you.
Yeah.
That's unfortunate.
But then when you finally do get to like the boss frog, he's got like 3 dicks and he's gonna rape the woman to death, and Roddy Piper has to save her.
Well, you know how frogs are these days.
Yeah.
That's awkward. But Bloodhook here. I don't know anything about it, but the tagline is "Once you're hooked, you're dead." And I don't know. I feel like I don't know. This looks like a slasher movie with a fishing hook. I can't really tell.
Looks like a fish out of water story.
Let's see.
It
Let's see
sounds
some.
like a more. I mean, if that's what the slasher does, it's like a more awesome version of "I Know What You Did Last Summer," where it's a fisherman.
facts.
But instead of like holding the hook in his hand, he's got like a line and tackle, and he just like casts the hook at people.
I
It
don't,
just sounds
Awesome, man.
annoying.
I don't know. Here's some death scene. I guess spoiler. This dude bleeds out.
Oh man,
Did he get hooked in the dick? Oh my
I
god,
don't know.
dick hook.
dick hook. Yes.
Oh, this dude's holding an ear. Okay.
I kind of would love that movie if they're like, "Do you boys know the legend of Dick Hook?"
Oh, this looks sweet.
Oh man, they're giving too much away.
I guess so. I don't know. Okay, we'll go back up. We'll stop spoiling
You're
it. I don't know that
spoiling all the images from Dick Hook.
You're not even gonna remember any of this.
That's another one. So, Vinegar Syndrome does some of the weird. I'm going to say the weird trauma movies. I mean, the trauma movies that were made by like other people, and Trauma just funded them. So, like, there's Nothing Out There, which was pretty good, and I think they got Night Beast.
Mhm.
Night Beast is really good. Where is
Yeah.
that? Yeah, where is it? I got my copy here somewhere. Yeah, Night Beast. That's Vinegar Syndrome. I recommend that one.
Yeah, Fade to Black. I think Mark, you said you hadn't seen it, right?
It's actually stuck in the mail right now. I ordered it like 2 weeks ago, and yeah, the USPS has been saying like in transit. Like they don't even have an estimated delivery date. They can't even tell me where it is. The tracking just says in transit. So I'll get it when I get it, I guess.
Oh, that sucks. I hate when that happens. That happens to me all the time. I hate the post office.
It's yeah, my so from Waxwork Records, they released the Ninja Turtles 2 Secret of the Ooze soundtrack, like special edition on CD, and I ordered that like a month ago, and it has been stuck in transit since March 5th. I have a feeling I'm never going to get that.
Oh boy. Jason says Nasser's lack of knowledge is exposed every time he talks. Oof.
You're getting lit up by the chat.
It's okay, Nasser. You're still a young man, Nasser. There's still plenty of shitty movies for you to waste your life watching.
right. Forget the great movies from the golden age of Hollywood. I just want to watch trash movies.
You want to watch Cobra with me? We can watch Cobra.
Okay, we'll watch Cobra.
Cobra's really good, though.
It's really good. I fucking love Cobra.
Cobra's rad.
Anyways, we're coming up on an hour. Do you guys got anything you want to plug? Not you, Hot Dog.
Wow, just cut him right off. Like, actually,
Shut down.
No, humankind first.
Hot Dog's like, actually, I had an article published in Redbook, but okay. Common America 3 is going to go on Indiegogo in April, so in like a little bit of more than a week from now. So anybody who's waiting for the Indiegogo on that, that's when it's going to be up on Indiegogo, Common America 3.
Cool. Now the other kind can talk.
Wow. Subscribe to my YouTube channel where I talk about movies and trains
It's in the
and
description.
Trains.
I'm moving to trains now. It's hot.
Both Full Customs channel and Mark's is in the description.
I was gonna make a joke that might be off color, but why do autistic people like trains so much?
Why?
I have so much to say about this matter because I joined a train group on Facebook, and it's so deep that I don't know what they're saying, but it cracks me up all the time.
Now I want
Like there's so much train slang, you guys, dude. It's nuts. I'm just like a casual. I'm like, oh yeah, trains are cool, dude. They just go around and they do their thing. These guys go nuts, and they're like hating people. They post screen caps like, look at this idiot. He doesn't know anything about these steam locos. It's crazy.
Did you see this guy? He said that trains make the sound toot toot when everyone knows they say chug chug.
Okay. Last thing I'll say about this, by the way, is my favorite thing I've learned from them is that their slang they use for people who love steam engines is foamer. And I was like, why would that be called that? And I thought it was maybe like the train something makes a foam, but because they say that these people foam at the mouth when they see a steam engine.
And this is just like common slang among the train enthusiast set is just to call like steam, I guess like the
rail
steam
fans.
punks. Rail fans is oh
Yeah.
my god. There's a whole subculture I've never even knew
dude.
existed.
I'm gonna start sending you guys screen caps. of all
That's
this.
okay. And let me guess, like 90% of them are also Thomas the Tank Engine enthusiasts.
There's a few with those profile pics, but I don't see how that's related, actually.
I'll